guys, welcome to day 16 of my recovery. I am feeling pretty good today. I drank a little bit of coffee, so I got a little bit more energy to get some things done since I feel like I've been kind of lazy, but that's just probably because I've been home a lot. But I mean, I've only been back at this house for like 2 days. But anyway, for recovery wise, I haven't been wearing makeup the past couple days just because obviously if I'm not leaving the house, there's no point in it. I feel like for the next few days, it's probably going to get a little bit repetitive of like what I'm experiencing. So I'll probably try to add a few things for the next couple of vlogs. Maybe reading the pre-op instructions or post-op instructions, just so if you're considering doing the surgery, you know what type of things that my doctor told me at least, which will be probably very similar for most doctors. I'm sure a few things vary, but I'll do that in the next couple days. So today, here's the close-up of this side. You can still see the yellow coming down, lightening up so much. If you watched the beginning of the post-op videos, it's quite the difference. It was very, very dark purple. And then on this side, it's still slowly healing up. I still have a little bit of a bruise there, and it's still a little bit yellow there. I think I'm starting to warm up to the new look. I was a little self-conscious for a while and feeling a little weird for the first 2 weeks. I would say for the first whole 2 weeks. But as everything's lightening up and my cheeks are calming down a little bit, I'm starting to like the look a lot better. I don't know, because like for the first little while it's just such a shock when you're looking in the mirror, which I'd read about and I'd seen like other people's videos that mentioned things like that where they felt like they made a mistake, or you know, you start to feel like a little bit of regret because it's no longer like your actual face that you've looked at for, in my case, 33 years. And as much as I thought that I wanted a change, I was kind of shocked by it, which is weird because I was preparing for this for an entire year. I had been talking about it for an entire year and saving up and everything. So it's not like it was like a spur of the moment decision. Like I'd thought about that before, but then actually like cracked down and really planned it out for a full year. So that way I was able to take like however long off, because with just a rhinoplasty, I mean, you would be able, especially having a desk job or whatever, you'd be able to go back to work within a week or even less. If you're concerned about your appearance, as long as you don't get black eyes, I would say I would have been fine to go to work. I mean, I wasn't in any pain, I wasn't uncomfortable. It was pretty easy. The only thing that kind of made it a bit longer of a recovery for me, I guess, has just been the bruising, but I did do that fat transfer along my under eyes, which could have had a lot to do with the bruising. I'm not sure. Either way, I just had really bad bruising. You just never know whether you're gonna get that or not until after the fact. But there are ways to cover it up a little bit. In my case, I just wanted to be prepared to take a lot of time off. It's just easier to just plan ahead, you know? So I wouldn't want to get bumped in the nose or anything. Like things are always magnetized to the part that is injured. Like, I don't know about you, but like I'm my own worst danger so far. Like yesterday, I accidentally kneed myself in the face. Like I bumped my nose a couple times, and it's like you never realize how often you bump yourself in the nose until it's something that you're not supposed to be doing. So that's just been a little bit of a challenge for me. And then around my eye, I mentioned last night that it still feels kind of numb to the touch, but if I was to push down on it, it would be a little bit tender. Also, it is still tender right in the middle, right here, where the dark spot between like my eye and the nose and the bridge of the nose is. So even if I am applying a moisturizer or foundation or something, if I tug on the skin and I pull away from it, it kind of like would be pulling right here. And then it's also tender in that sense. Not a big deal, but it's just something to just kind of be careful with, at least that I've had to be careful with. But other than that, on the inside, the little swollen spot that I mentioned in the previous vlogs is still a little bit tender, so I've been a little bit careful in applying extra ointment on that area to make sure that it stays well moisturized, and hopefully it will go back down. And then the inside of the tip of the nose is, there's still stitches in there, so I just have to be extra cautious when putting the ointment in there with the Q-tip so I don't like rub it too hard. If you wanted to see a close-up of under the nose, see how this side is the swollen side on the inside of the septum. This side's open and there's nothing, but this side you can see that little bit of tissue. And the stitches are still trimmed up right there. Inside, sometimes you can see the little strings. I haven't trimmed them yet. I did just make some really yummy food, and I made some homemade mac and cheese and a salad that looks super yummy. So I'm about to eat up, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. Good morning, guys. It is day 17 from my recovery. So I just woke up and look what I just saw next to my face practically. What the heck? So that is my dog's throw up, which the weird part is not that he threw up, because yesterday morning he threw up on the carpet. So I woke up and I heard him do that, but I didn't wake up when that happened right next to my head. So I'm like, that's disgusting. So needless to say, today is sheet cleaning day. Good thing I love my dog. Well, put on some makeup, made myself a little bit presentable so I can go out in public today. So this little guy here, did you throw up on Mom's pillow? Well, right next to it, yeah. Did you throw up? Oh, he's such a little stinker. He's so cute though. Quit licking, quit giving kisses. You just give too many kisses. No licks.